Now imagine a state of digital lucidity, where every interaction with information is an opportunity for growth, a portal opening to new realms of understanding. This is the path to augmented humanity, not through external technology, but through inner wisdom, an expansion of consciousness woven from the golden thread of discernment. It is the flowering of our highest potential. These are the subliminal desires we activate, like seeds of light in the darkness, promising unprecedented spiritual blossoming. Are you ready to stop being a passive consumer and become the conscious curator of your own digital reality, the gardener of your soul in this vast information landscape? The first step is discernment. The crisis of meaning is not an empty concept. It is the silent cry of a hungry soul, the echo of a widening void despite apparent abundance. The anesthesia of the soul is a digital shroud, a forced dormancy that prevents us from experiencing the fullness of life, turning our existence into a series of superficial interactions, devoid of purpose. This condition not only affects us individually, it spreads like a silent virus through the collective fabric. The inability to process and synthesize the vast ocean of data leaves us vulnerable to manipulation, the spread of misinformation, and the loss of our cognitive autonomy. Have you ever felt trapped in this cycle, yearning for a respite of meaning? The answer is not less information, but an internal revolution in how we process and integrate it. It is the activation of a digital consciousness that not only filters out the noise, but transmutes data into embodied wisdom. This consciousness is the catalyst for the metamorphosis of the spirit, transforming the ceaseless torrent into a navigable river that leads us to spiritual liberation and the expansion of our perception. You lived in a state of perpetual information bombardment, where your mind was a fragmented mirror reflecting countless partial truths. The overload left you apathetic, unable to distinguish the light of meaning in the storm of bits. You were a scroll bar automaton, searching without finding. Now imagine being a master of digital alchemy, transforming the lead of data into the pure gold of wisdom. Your mind is not a mirror, but a prismatic crystal that refracts the light of truth in multiple dimensions. Every interaction with information energizes you, uplifts you, and connects you to a deeper purpose. You are a star navigator of consciousness, guided by the constellations of your own intuition. It will equip you with the tools to navigate digital complexity with grace and purpose. You will learn to cultivate digital mindfulness, identify and assimilate the content that truly nourishes your soul, and generate your own meaning in a world that often seems devoid of it. It's a guide to unlocking your latent potential and becoming a curator of meaning. If every fragment of information is an echo of universal consciousness, and we are overloaded, are we, de facto, creating a black hole of unconsciousness by failing to integrate that vast symphony? And how does the singularity of wisdom manifest itself in a collective consciousness that barely stammers in the face of the torrent of data? If resonant truth is the compass, what happens when digital noise is so intense that it dulls an individual's capacity for resonance, leaving them adrift in a cosmos without anchors of meaning? Is sub-wisdom a new form of digital karma, a cycle of unconscious repetition that we must break?